Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Trish Talk, a show where the Trish Ponik struggles blindly. You think he could be a little nicer? Tries her very best to give you the latest news. You got the trying my best part in there, right? They've got to know I have no idea what I'm doing. Will you just let me finish? Yeah, sorry. Here she is now, Trish Ponik! Good evening. Okay, I'm sorry. My sister wouldn't let me use her spinny chair, so I thought my chair could make do, and it was just too awkward, you know. One second. Good evening, everyone. My name is Trish Ponik, and I... One second. Good evening, everyone. I'm Trish Ponik, and welcome back to Trish Talk, where today we'll be covering a more serious topic than usual, and that is gun violence. Now, I chose to talk about this topic today because I was inspired by Australian comedian Jeffries. Jeffries does a bit on gun control in his Netflix special, Bear, and I found his rhetoric on the matter to be extremely profound, and you just know he's a great comedian because not only does he make you laugh, he also makes you think. Jeffries declined to come on the show tonight, and I'm not particularly sure why, except, it says here, he says, quote, I'd rather spend my bloody time doing literally anything else you know, it doesn't matter. I don't know why he can't come on the show, but we do have the power of the internet on our side, so we will be watching some of those clips tonight.
All I'm saying is this is my personal belief on the opinion. My opinion on the it doesn't matter. I don't like guns, right? I'm going to say some things that are just facts. Right? In Australia, we had guns, right? Right up until 1996. And in 1996, Australia had the biggest massacre on earth. Still hasn't been beaten. And now, after that, they banned the guns. Now, in the 10 years before Port Arthur, there was 10 massacres. Since the gun ban in 1996, there hasn't been a single massacre since. I don't know how or why this happened. Maybe it was a coincidence, right? Now, please understand that I understand that Australia and America are two vastly different cultures with different people, right? I get it. In Australia, we had the biggest massacre on earth, and the Australian government went, that's it, no more guns. And we all went, yeah, right then, that seems fair enough, really. Now, in America, you have the Sandy Hook massacre where little tiny children died, and your government went, maybe we'll get rid of the big guns? And 50% of you went, fuck you, don't take my guns!
Let's take a moment to look at the most recent statistics from 2019 alone. According to the nonprofit Gun Violence Association, in 2019, there were 417 mass shootings. And another statistic from CNN journalist Elizabeth Wolfe shows that in just 46 weeks in 2019, there were 45 school shootings. Now, the most popular argument in favor of guns is that people need them to protect themselves and their families. Let's see what Jeffries thinks about that.
There is one argument and one argument alone for having a gun, and this is the argument. F off. I like guns. It's not the best argument, but it's all you've got. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with saying, I like something, don't take it away from me. But don't give me this other bullshit. The main one is, I need it for protection. I need to protect me, I need to protect my family. Really? Is that why they're called assault rifles? Is it? Never heard of these fucking protection rifles you speak of? Protection? I had a break-in in Manchester, England, where I was tied up, I had my head cut. They threatened to rape my girlfriend. They came through the window with a machete and a hammer. And Americans always go, well, imagine if you had a gun. And I'm like, all right. I was naked at the time. I wasn't wearing my holster. You have a gun in your house, you're 80% more likely to use that gun on yourself than to shoot someone else. See, if you have it readily available, it becomes unsafe. You have it in your bedside table, one of your kids picks it up, thinks it's a toy, shoots another one of your kids. Happens every day. People go, that'd never happen in my house, because I'm a responsible gun owner. I keep my guns locked in a safe. Then there's no fucking protection! Someone comes into the house, you're like, wait there, face. Oh, you've come to the wrong house here, buddy boy. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna you up. Okay. Is it 32 to the left or 32 to the right? Your mother's birthday? Why the would I know your mother's birthday? Maybe if you didn't leave the window open because it's too hot in here, we wouldn't be getting murdered, right?
It is true that guns can be used in self-defense in homes, but a recent study by A.L. Kellerman shows that every time a gun in the home was used in self-defense or a legally justifiable shooting, there were 4 unintentional shootings, 7 criminal assaults or homicides, and 11 attempted or completed suicides. This just goes to show that guns in the home will always do more harm than good. The first step towards making a safer nation with gun control is through the regulation of assault rifle sales. Now, the issue surrounding assault rifles has nothing to do with the number of incidents, but rather the sheer lethality of the weapon itself, as assault rifles are designed to do the most amount of damage in the shortest amount of time possible. A telling example of this was the Dayton, Ohio shooting in August of 2019. In a CBS News article, Michael Diamond reports that though police arrived within 30 seconds of the first shot being fired, 9 people were killed. This would not have been possible had the gunman not had access to an assault rifle. Okay, that was a lot to unpack, but it was important to know. So just remember that more guns will always equal more violence, and 9 times out of 10, they are.
No fucking protection!
Until next time, I'm Trish Ponik. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe, and have a happy holidays. Good night.